Now we're going to go into hopefully a third deck. Come on, Zoo, baby. Zoo.
Give us that Zoo.
Or Miracle Rogue, one or the other.
Shaman.
Oh yeah, Shaman would be good too. Shaman would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Warrior and Shaman have been my favorite classes lately.
Really?
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Okay, here we go. Different guy, different
Check
guy.
bottom.
Different guy. Okay, so again, we're going to be mulligan as if it was Zoo.
You full mulligan this hand.
Okay, so never keep Brawl. Especially when you go first, right?
Not on the play. It's too weak. Like they coin out their crap and then they just kill you.
Yeah.
And,
You can be down to like 14, 12 by turn 5.
mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Not bad. Not good, but not bad.
Yeah.
Job's done.
Alright, so this is where you just pray. Not
Pray
Zoo.
that he's a handlock.
Not Zoo.
Oh, and our prayers are answered.
Thank you, Iron Jesus.
Iron Jesus. Okay, we don't have a shield slam, so
Oh,
you still go shield block?
No, you just armor.
Okay. We got 2 answers to whatever they throw down, though.
Mm-hmm.
And we want them to throw down a Drake, right?
We do. We really do. I mean, we really don't care what they throw down as long as it's... Well, yeah.
Well, the reason I say that is just the Drake's so much harder for us to remove.
Yeah. Although this time, exactly the same.
Exactly.
So you really hate drawing Alex Strauzer versus Handlock because it's, like, useless.
Yeah, totally.
Like, you don't want to put them into that range without them, like, getting there really slowly through life tap.
Yeah, true. You
Unless
do them
you-
a favor a lot of times by putting them into 15. Well, by turn 9, it doesn't matter. Like I said. 2 in a row. That's so wrong.
Alright, let's get this... Let's get this young shield block out. We need to dig a bit.
Yeah, hopefully we get a... Whirlwind would be nice. Shield Slam would be
Alright,
even better.
just shield slam it, yeah.
That way we
Hang on,
protect this
the
guy.
Girls... Oh, no, she's... Okay, she's watching.
The girls are watching. The girls have not shown their faces yet. Okay, Ancient Watcher. Phase 2. Alright. Should I go ahead and slam it? Just to see? Or do I save it for the execute? God, we're one short of a really good...
Yeah, let's just armor up and attack him. We're not really gonna use the slam on that. Like, we're just gonna save the slam for like an actual threat that we don't want to face with our Gorehowl.
Okay.
And next turn we can just Gorehowl it away, you know.
No problem.
Alright, good point. I probably would have slammed it just to draw, but it's good. Oh! Now I've got the Taskmaster. Now the Taskmaster's gonna live.
All right, very good, very good.
It's nice when you start with a double execute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another Taskmaster, but we're gonna go ahead and slam though, right? Or not? Thoughts? Talk to me about your thoughts.
So what I'm thinking about right now is if we want to establish Gorehowl this turn, it's like really strong. We take 8. We can actually use our execute later. I think that's the play. We just attack it and Gorehowl it.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. See, this is something I would have never done. So this is cool. Okay, Gorehowl, and then hit 2.
Yeah.
No problem.
No, hit. No, the giant.
Oh, the giant. Okay.
Sorry, I'm like pointing at it like this
I
one.
know. Okay, the giant. All right, hit
Yeah.
the giant. So set up the.
Hit the giant for 7.
Oh, now hit the set up. Yeah. Yeah. And again, that only happens because. I mean, talk to me about why you were saving this execute.
Well, like we have a really good chance to kill this giant, and he doesn't have any threats on the board. So like we can establish Gorehowl basically for free. I mean, the 8 life is though.
Oh, okay.
It's not that bad. Like if he silences here, that might be a little bad, but that's like the only play you can make that's like not good right here.
And it's
I
still
love Flex
flexible, like you
Kitkatz.
said. You can still remove that guy,
Yeah.
even with that, yeah. Okay, so Farseer.
Looks like he's gonna owl the 4/5.
Shields up.
Nope. Okay.
Tawny. Alright, this is usually where Baron could be interesting. Man, I wish we had a Whirlwind.
Yeah.
Would have been nice. Well, we can get our... I mean, we have ways to remove that Ancient pretty easily now. Whichever way we want. Lots of ways, actually.
Already used one shield block, right? Just one?
Yes. Only one shield block.
Well, we've already axed a dude, so I think we just armor shield slam this 4/5. Actually, wait, hang on.
I mean, we could slam and just axe him too. I mean, there are multiple ways that we could do this, right?
Yeah, there are a lot of ways we can do this. I don't think any of them really matter. We don't really want to give him this Ragnaros though right now. That's like pretty sketch.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think we just armor shield slam it and then attack the 3/3.
Okay. Just getting some kind of value from shield slam because it's not
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Yeah, it's like there's only one other shield block in our deck.
Alright, so hit the 3/3
Yeah.
and then pass. So much mana. Alright. Oh, faceless. Man, where's our brawl? Oh, we need it. Oh, there's a whirlwind.
Well, we can take everything out.
Yeah, we take 8, but
Well, slam one of these.
well, let's
two.
slam one first, right?
Hang on. Let's think about this. Yeah, slam one.
Otherwise, we could what? Baron, whirlwind, Baron, execute.
Yeah, I like that better. Let's do that. Whirlwind
Okay.
Baron execute.
So whirlwind, Baron, execute, and then swing, right?
Yeah. God, this is so much damage.
It's a little scary, given that he did just use his faceless. I don't know if he has 2
Yeah.
or not.
He probably has to.
Yeah,
Job
Sorry.
this
I
puts
was
us right into range.
shouldn't be alt tabbing right now. Should be focused.
Okay, so we're not at turn 10 yet, so we're okay from the combo standpoint.
What if he goes Leroy faceless double soul fire?
Oh, then well, okay.
I actually don't even know if
okay.
he's soul fired yet. I really need to.
No, there's the
okay.
soul fired. No, he hasn't soul fired yet, but even that is somewhat
Second,
risky.
good man there. I mean, Sun Free Protector. You always want to keep track of their taunts. It's like the most important thing. That's how you like win or lose the game.
I see. All right, Tarag or not Tarag? Okay, we have no answers for a molten wall, basically, right now.
Yeah, but I don't think it really matters. Just draws at him. Like he can't Siphon Soul and
I bring life.
Put it down. Yeah. Can't put a molten
it's
and
like one of the
Siphon Soul.
rare
Let's see.
occasions where you can play this stupid card.
It's not so
But-
stupid. It's really good against the other matchups, just not this
Yeah.
one.
I've got
Maybe we'll
the
just
beast
top deck.
in
Oh my god.
Oh, that's painful.
Please.
That's painful. Okay, well, we can...
Yeah.
Ooh, not good.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna do like
YOLO
rag.
rag. YOLO rag.
Rag and then
Slam that, and... We have to slam the BGH, right?
Yeah.
And then remove the Thalanos.
I mean,
Dude.
you could have done it the other way with putting Cruel out, but it's fine.
Oh, I could
This
put.
gives you lethal.
Oh, I
This
could
gives
put.
you lethal with Gromosh next turn. So
Yeah.
this works well
That's
too.
kind of why I wanted to know all of it. Okay. Okay. Rub,
Having the extra
rub.
2.
Wait, do I rub him or do I rub rag? Which one do I rub?
You always point it at their face. Yeah, point the rag at his face.
Point it
You're
at.
like, yeah, you're like rag, go to the face.
Go to the face.
He always does the opposite of what you expect.
Okay. All right. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, like
All right. I
fucking
rub
right
the
there,
face. I rub
right
the
there.
face too. All right. Here we go. Come on, baby.
Rag.
Do me right.
Oh no! Oh my god!
This is bad.
This is an atrocity.
Okay, so we need no taunts. Oh, this is bad. This is just bad. What is the likelihood he has no taunts? So he's used
It's already
a
used 2 protectors.
2 protectors. He hasn't used an Argus yet. Oh god, he's got. Oh,
See if his own
come on,
rag
baby.
grows.
Come on, baby. Is this BM? Is this BM? Oh god, this is bad. Oh.
There's no way. We can do it. We can still top deck
can
and hit
still
our
do it.
rag. We can hit our
Oh,
rag.
yeah,
we can
baby.
Top deck Gromosh.
Come on, baby.
Top deck Gromosh.
No, we got a lot of outs. We got Korkron too.
Yeah, we do. All right.
Come on,
Draw
baby.
it.
Come on, baby.
Draw it.
Come on, baby. Do it! Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh.
You're a fucking god.
Sorry that happened.
Oh, shit!
Damn, so well played. I love it.
Oh,
Armor every
man.
time. Just like fucking armor.
Wow, yeah, baby. Yeah, wow.
Alright.
Alright, see?
Warrior strong.
See, when you're playing with Kitkatz, you get pretty
Get
damn
all the
lucky,
lucks.
too. You get lucks, too, man. That's part of playing Warrior. Alright, next up. Alright, we got 2 hand. Come on, let's get something else. Let's get something else going here.
But yeah, handlock's like it's kind of even if they play it really, really well, but mostly we win.
Yeah, mostly you win.
Because there just aren't that many great handlock players. It's like kind of hard to play.
Thrall!
Nimsh says it's like the hardest one to play.
Doom
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
victory or
Shaman.
Alright, Shaman. This is exactly what I want. Okay, so start
Alright,
looks decent.
so keep the fiery and do we
One
want
task?
this task?
You don't
one
keep
tap,
2,
so-
right? It's just whether to
What's
keep
that?
1 or not. Is that the question?
Yeah. I'm just deciding if I want to keep one. I think keeping 1 is fine. Like it lets us get to like the whatchamacallit, the 2/4 unbound.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck, I need to stop picking at my phone. Yeah, this looks fine.
Oh, 2 axes. Yeah.
Great start.
Yeah.
Now
Do
we
we
just need
s-
to have
do we
all
save-
the wolves, and then we kill all the wolves with
Exactly.
our axes.
That's what I mean. Do we save the wolves for the axes? That's the question.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's basically what we do.
Ah, that's annoying.
Whatever. Pass.
That's annoying. Let me Okay, so he's gonna build up a board here. Execute.
Now you just lay down your axe and hit that stupid thing, I guess. To
Hit the bubble or hit that?
hit the bubble, not the
Yeah.
totem. You never hit totems.
Yeah. In case he has a blood knight.
You never know, man.
Exactly.
This is a mountain giant, alright? He could have anything.
He's a mountain giant. Hey, we're a mountain giant.
Yo. We're on our way up, though.
True. Alright, so we're not going to be able to catch up on board until we get some AE here. AoE. Alright, so we got Whirlwind. That's cool.
Yeah, you just cruel it and then pass.
Cool.
back to work.
Yeah, you can't really afford to waste weapon charges on these. Like, what you want to kill with the weapon is the
Feral.
2/3s anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They
have
want
taunt.
you.
You can just check over the taunt totem.
Okay. You want minions to fight off the totems. I guess that's a general principle.
Right. You don't want to waste your weapons.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate that we have all of our weapons this early, but you know, it is what it is.
Yep. Okay, slam.
All right, this is one of those rare scenarios where you hit this stupid totem because he rock biter your thing, but rock biter is like such an important card for shaman because they need it to burst. So if they waste that, it's fine. And now you just play your fire axe again after you attack the O2, and then armor. Like, as long as you armor, this 2/3 doesn't do anything, right? Like, it just hits you for 2 and you gain 2 every turn. So,
True.
not doing anything. Not really worried. Saving all of your AoE and removal and stuff for the real threats.
Mhm.
I'm curious if, because he has Harvest Golem, does that mean he has no Unbound Elementals? Because I know, like, I think Klento was like, well, I don't know. I haven't watched Klento recently, but before he played Harvest Golems and no Unbound, but I think Strife played both, right?
Yeah, Strife played both. Well, Strife has Yetis in it too, so it was, I actually kind of like that. I've been playing that mid-range deck a little more. Okay, so now his board's a lot more difficult for us without like a brawl or something easy. So these are the tricky turns. Sylvanas can be answered easily with Hex or even Earthshot. Actually, Earthshot wouldn't be horrible. But...
So here, I don't know. It's like you can do a lot of things. All of them pretty much end the same way. Probably what I would end up doing is just like, hang on, let me think about this for a second.
I wonder.
Should I slam first? Maybe draw.
Mm-hmm.
Three.
Yeah, slam first and see what happens.
What
Should I slam the Harvest? Or this guy, actually?
Yeah, that guy's fine. Doesn't really matter.
Brawl!
Alright, armor pass.
How things just get so easy when you draw a brawl. Fire Elemental, please! Actually, kind of please.
They always overextend. They're always so greedy. Watch. Every single time.
It's gotta be pretty weird. I armor up, though. Smart player wouldn't, though.
It's okay. Just gives us one more thing that can win the brawl.
Alright, Faceless too. Okay, so brawl turn.
Yeah.
The bubble. Not
Yeah,
what we
whirlwind
wanted.
and kill it.
Alright, reset the board, and this is usually where the Ferals come out and play.
That's fine. Then we have our weapon.
Yeah.
Just play Sylvanas. He doesn't have enough mana to like really extend the board. Oh god.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can manipulate it.
Right, manip.
Yeah.
You remove?
You should cruel it and attack into it.
back to work? Victory or death?
Pass.
Alright, so threats
Observe
that he
that
might
like
have-
total.
Yeah. Oh, there are the Ferals. Turn later than we thought. Oh wow, okay.
Oh, cool.
Not so
not
cool. Not cool. Not cool. Alright, so that's both Rock Biters. His range for finish is pretty much gone, at least we know that much. But we're gonna struggle this turn. Man, do we execute that? Flame tongue? I can't believe I'm saying that.
This is a rough turn.
You could swing in Straza. It's not great, but it's another.
He's already used second rock biter, so it doesn't really have burst, huh?
I wonder.
We get rid of one of them. He'd have to play something on the left too.
So yeah, I think what we should do is attack one of them, execute the other one, play Sylvanas, and probably armor up.
Right. So attack the left, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah. I guess we could armor shields. Yeah, attack. Attack. Attack.
Yeah, because we still have shield block, right?
Yeah, we don't really have a way to proc execute. We've already used so much of them. So many of them.
And then Sylvanas coin.
Yeah,
Shield?
armor.
I have no time for games.
This will also let us build up some armor in case he has a hex, because he'll have to attack into it.
Yeah. So you still might have lightning bolt. Remove this pretty easily, but
It's harder to play when you're not controlling the mouse. I don't know if it's. Alright, so we got a hex. It's pretty prime.
oh wow, okay. Oh, we can remove that then.
Yeah.
Do we remove it Gorehowl? Should armor Gorehowl, right?
What'd you say?
You should
Yeah,
armor
armor.
Gorehowl, right?
Armor Gorehell.
All right, and then remove mana.
Yeah, we should. Because we have big game hunters, so that makes sense.
All right, so we're teetering on very low health total
Yes,
here.
life and death.
Exactly.
What we're hoping for is that like he hits us for 3 from the fire elemental and then 2 from this weapon or something. Then we
Yeah.
get to like kill one and
10 heal, basically. Okay, that's not. He's not
taunt.
cooperating.
Oh my god, it's done.
He's not cooperating.
It's okay. It's okay. He's already used one hex.
Oh, oh, that's not bad.
Alright, yeah. Attack the thing and then that one, yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter.
Chief.
Get rid of the flame tongue, right?
Yep. Always that one. That one's like so important to get rid of.
I know, it's like the most important card, or one of the
Alright,
most
so
important
he's used double rock bite already. 0 lightning bolts, I think, right?
cards. 0 lightning. Well, has he used both? He hasn't used any, right?
Use double rock biter.
No, not lightning bolts though.
Yeah, no lightning bolts.
Yeah.
One
So
hex.
he does have a little bit of burst
0
there.
air shocks.
Oh crap! It might be okay.
Thanks, that's fine.
That scared me. Double lightning bolt takes it down to 1.
Cards left in our library?
14. He's got 15. If I swing, then I'm out of range of killing a fire elemental. If we leave it, bolt does 4. Lava burst is 6. Still not still out of range of unless he has 2 of them.
Yeah, it's like, this is a really interesting decision. Well, we're like for sure attacking that spell power totem, so you might as well do that.
Yeah.
Only so few cards. Fuck. 6, 7, 8.
What do you think?
Just damage. I think we can Alex him. It's like kind of sketch, but it's like really hard to win from this point if we
Yeah.
don't Alex him. That I'm not sure that it's even worth it.
We doing it?
Yeah, do it.
All right. I think that's the right choice too. We can't win. Well, we have some draws for next turn, but you got to think that he might have a hex in there. He's used 1. So, yeah, there it is. Damn. Okay, at the end of the world.
Alright, just play both these cards out in armor.
Used to?
Yeah.
Good game in.
Yeah.
I've got the beast in my veins.
Swing or no swing?
Done.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I figured we wouldn't swing just so we could proc the Acolyte, possibly.
well, we have to not play big game hunter, but he's already used both, whatchamacallit, flame tongue totems.
Oh, no. Oh, it's a faceless.
Oh my god. No!
Oh, it's Bloodlust.
What the fuck?
What? Bloodlust? Wow, okay.
Oh.
Alright, well. Shaman victorious.
Alright, GG.
You gotta show us the way with Shaman, man. Gotta show us the way. No, we drew some. We drew all our weapons in the beginning. That didn't help.
Yeah, we drew 3 weapons, but I think there's some things we could have done a little bit differently to change that game. But it was like, I don't know. It's really hard to expect the Leroy because no one plays it at all. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We were out of range of everything else.
Well, I
Like, it
mean,
was pretty
the
obvious
Alex,
not liking
the
it.
Alex play wouldn't have changed anything. In fact, the Alex play was probably a good play. All right, another one.
All right, cool.
Redemption time, dude. Redemption. Those of you just tuning in, what we're doing is we're doing some warrior coaching with Kitkatz here, and he's really just walking us through exactly just the logic between each play, and we're just talking about all the details during gameplay.
Yeah, you can look at all these.
Okay, here we go. Looking for a weapon. Come on, or small minions, right?
Mhm.
Double Korokron.
Yeah, not the best.
Nope.
Job's done.
Okay, moving on.
So hot in my room.
Yeah, mine's pretty hot too. Oh man, this is bad draws.
Oh, where was that guy last game, man?
Exactly. Totem.
It's like pretty terror if he coins out the 2/4 and then wolves.
Yeah, that is true. That's like the best opening for a shaman. Oh, alright. Throw out
Yeah,
task.
just task it.
Back to work.
It's like the dream right there.
Yeah,
Get a 2-power
exactly.
guy. Kills
Yeah.
totems all day.
How often do you use tasks in tandem with BGH against shaman?
You do. Like it kills the fire elemental, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it kills some other stuff. Like if they Alakir and they have Flame Tongue, but that's like, I don't know.
Oh, what a draw. Okay, so the question is whether Korokron or this bad boy.
Yeah,
He's going to remove this guy, so.
I would just Cork Run here.
Yeah, I think giving him a choice, right? Because he's only got 2 mana next turn.
Mm-hmm. If he wants to overload himself again or take 4, it's fine.
I guess he could always just Earth Shock.
Yeah, I mean, all of those options are fine because we've already gotten half a card out of it.
Yeah, true. It's really a 5 mana card that he has up there.
And if he just checks the 2/3 into it, then we can just axe it and go to his face.
Value.
Value.
The light protects me.
Wow, that's like really annoying. Really annoying.
Yeah, he can get a good trade here. Okay, so since we have a Baron Geddon, do we approach the next few turns any differently?
Normally you want to set up for it, but we don't really have any ways to like benefit that. And also like what you generally end up doing is like combining it with a whirlwind to clear for 3 against the defenders and the wolves and all that. But like here you just axe it and face them for 4.
Okay, so do we dig at all or no?
And what we're gonna end up doing is probably just playing Big Game Hunter here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. If he wants Lightning Storm, it's fine because then he overloads on his 6.
I've got the beast in my
Okay. Yeah,
But-
6 is such a strong turn for Shaman. He's got a pretty easy turn with this Lightning Bolt or Rockbiter too. Actually, Unbound and Lightning Bolt would be really strong here.
Did we draw an Armor Smith last
Pay
game?
attention, class.
No, we did not.
I like we did.
That was our problem.
I meant to learn.
Okay, so this sets up a lot better for Baron Geddon.
Yep.
There's our.
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of have to save our shield, or we want to save our shield block for Slam, right? Otherwise, we have an empty turn here. This kind of sucks. This is a tough turn.
Let's shield block and see what we draw.
Okay. I guess the alternative is we could Korokron and remove. with the whirlwind, but
I don't really like it though. We're like so close to Baron turn.
yeah. Armorsmith.
Nice, play that out.
Honor made to fit.
Just pass.
Okay, so why is that such a good play?
This forces him to extend further into the board, right?
Okay.
And it encourages him to play spells because he has Violet Teacher, and all of his spells are like you don't want to be playing them on Armorsmith or like on an empty board.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense.
I wonder.
So guys, just tuning in, we're going to be taking some questions at the end, posted in the Reddit thread. Actually, let me link you guys to the Reddit thread again. Where is it? It's
This is like
Kitkatz's
the
Reddit thread,
Perfect
whatever it
fucking
is.
turn. So you bash the weapon into the.
Here it is. Here's Kitkatz's Reddit thread. Post your questions there, guys. We're going to do Q&A after maybe 1 or 2 more games. Okay, so
Baron get an attack.
Baron Geddon after we hit him.
Yeah, got him to extend further into the board. That's what we wanted.
Okay.
And he has to deal with the 7/5, which is pretty annoying to deal with for him. Couldn't really risk waiting another turn because of
Too much damage.
Yeah.
And Violet Teacher.
and also Bloodlust because I'm like pretty sure this guy plays like Bloodlust or some shit.
After the last guy. Oh, that's a good draw.
Yeah, nice, perfect. You just score how that shit. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Sure. No problem. Alright, I'll just take my time on this turn and wait until he gets back here. But guys, what we're doing is we're doing some warrior coaching with Kitkatz. Really going through just the logic behind the actual gameplay, much more than just discussing the deck itself. And so far we've gone over Handlock. We've had 2 games with Handlock, 1 game with Druid, and now 2 games with Shaman. We'll probably do 1 or 2 more games with him, and then we'll go into some Q&A with you guys. So have your questions ready, and we'll ask away. Hopefully, you guys enjoying it? Having a good time? Let people know about it. The show's actually not new. I actually done this show many times in StarCraft, but this is the 2nd episode I've done in Hearthstone. So pretty super new. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and remove this guy.
Yeah. Had a good drink. It's like a million fucking degrees in my room.
No, it's cool, man. That's why I got this glass of water, man. Alright, so we're down to 21. Still hasn't used his Rockbiter, so we gotta be careful about Rockbiter, Doomhammer, Rockbiter, Alkir finishes.
Or Leroy.
Leroy.
Bloodlust.
Or Leroy, Rockbiter,
Rockbiter.
Faceless Manipulator. I tried that for a while.
Yeah, I did too.
It's kind of interesting. Alright, so pretty straightforward. Just throw on the art. Oh wow, okay. Armorsmith, Korkron, remove this stuff.
Yep.
Honor made to fit.
For the war chief!
Swing first, obviously,
Yeah.
right?
Then armor up after. It's kind of like you don't have to play Korkron here. It might even not be correct to.
Oh, really?
It's like we have so much damage in our hand, right? We have 12 and then 5 from Gorhal. which is
Oh, that's true.
one more from
Okay. Yeah, we could just swing again next turn.
the Korkron, yeah. But just something to think about for the future, you know, like how much damage you have in your hand and kind of weigh it against your life total. Because like you can burst from so high.
Yeah, because so we actually have 12,
Anyone, I think?
16. We go at 16 in our hand.
Yeah, right. Well, we did.
We would have, yeah.
Now this gives him like a pretty strong storm turn.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like armor's quite as something that we're thinking about constantly in this matchup.
Right. Oh, we won the flip. Oh my gosh.
Nice. She always wins.
Alright, so attack him for 1 and actually yeah.
Clear the board. We could
He just
actually
stormed, huh?
Yeah, he just stormed. We could get a lot of armor here if we wanted to.
I'd Acolyte and Cruel it, see what happens.
Any consideration for gromming it here?
No, like you need it to be able to kill them. You need to be able to kill them with it. You don't really want to just give it up for no reason.
Okay.
Like otherwise, it makes your Alex blank.
All right, so we're gonna act like cruel. See what we get. Shield block.
All right, shield block it.
Pretty good. Alex.
All right, there we go. So yeah,
Okay.
armor, attack him for 1.
Attack him or attack
Yeah,
one of these
armor,
guys?
attack him for 1,
Oh wow. Okay.
and attack the 1/1. The
Yeah, of course, because the armor smith still has quite a bit of value there.
Actually, I wonder if it's right to attack the 1/1 there, because like the spell power already kills everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Well, I think it's I think it's good just generally, just because he's going to get an additional damage from things like lightning bolt too,
Yeah.
to the face. But we're not even close to being burned here, so yeah, maybe it wasn't as important.
Wait, did we just remove the fist damage from our Gorhal? Yeah, I hate not being
Yeah.
in control.
Yeah, we did. We did. We did.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. Yeah, sorry. Like, whenever I'm in control, like I always mouse over everything, like the amount of my weapon and like the cards in each person's deck,
Yeah.
cards in his hand, everything like that. Like I'm very active. Like
Why
that
did
way
we-
it keeps me like interested into the game and like focused. If I
So
don't
what-
have that, like I just like zone out. I'm just like, what are we doing? Like,
Why did we attack the face if we're going to probably eventually use Alex?
well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like you can trade your 1/1 into his guy. Like just make him do it.
Yeah. Okay. So cure. What are you thinking about?
Little time.
We should be able to remove this guy.
Yep.
Coin. Uh-oh. Earthshock? What are you... Oh, lightning bolt.
Okay, I think it really was right to kill the Thalnos. Okay, that's perfect. It gives us these little.
Why didn't he kill the armor smith first? Okay.
Who knows?
Cool.
Well, it gives him like
Cool.
full HP now. It's I guess we can't execute or something. But yeah, you just Straza him and killed 3/5. Well, hang on.
Whirlwind?
No. Actually, wait. Fuck.
No, that doesn't
No,
work.
I guess we have to whirlwind. We've already used 2 cruels, and I guess it's the second whirlwind, huh? We have a slime left.
Yep. Is this a second whirlwind?
I think.
Yeah, it's the second whirlwind because we popped the bubble on that
It's
one.
fine. Just whirlwind it and kill it like an Alexem. It'll be fine. We'll get something to enrage it. Not really too worried. We also
Okay.
have like a million more charges on this weapon.
So you still don't consider just getting the damage from the Grommash? Because it's not like Shaman can heal or anything.
But
I was just saying, like, so you never consider doing Grommash early before killing him?
no,
Okay.
you needed to kill him.
I'm just wondering, just because
Like we have 13 damage without
Yeah.
an enrage.
I guess you have to get the damage from the Alex. Yeah, I guess that's more important.
That's
than
how you
this-
kill them.
this kid. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. As you're into
Put this apple on your head.
Knife Juggler.
Juggler.
Wow. Okay.
And then he passes. Alright, well he's dead. Okay.
Wow. Okay, so we've got exactly. Alright, it's not next.
Yeah. So... oh, that BM. That young BM. Shit.
Oh god.
I like the way you think.
I like the way you think. Alright, there we go.
You want to take some?
Okay, so we took one for the shaman there. Okay, interesting decisions there. Keeping that armor smith was definitely something I think I wouldn't have done there towards the end. And
I don't know, you just give your opponent the option to make mistakes, and like you don't really care if he has that 1/1.
Mhm.
I mean, kinda you do, because like if he rerolls totem that turn, but then I don't know, it doesn't really
yeah,
matter.
it's not a big deal. Okay, last game, guys. One more game, then we're gonna take some questions. Good stuff, man. Definitely good stuff. Kind of want to play Druid again, or Miracle Rogue. Druid or Miracle
I don't want to play either of those decks.
Well, this is for learning. This is for our viewers. There we go.
Here we go.
Ditka. This guy's name is Ditka.
I must protect the one. Victory or death.
All right. So
Keep Acolyte.
keep Acolyte.
And, yeah, just Acolyte.
Okay, and we want to get a Taskmaster or Armorsmith, right? That's pretty
Yeah,
much
you really
what we
want those. You want the early creatures that force them to respawn.
There we go.
Perfect. Sylvanas is really good with them, obviously.
Do you coin out Acolyte?
Yes, generally.
Okay. Wild Growth.
Oh, God.
No. Oh, this is bad. This could be a silence on our Acolyte right here.
Yeah.
Go for it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, just do it.
He sounds so sure about that.
It's like, if they have the dream draw of, like, Wild Growth into Yeti into Azure Drake into Cairn, like, you can't really win.
Yeah,
It's like really depressing.
okay, that's not bad.
That's not an ideal draw at all.
That's not bad at all. Okay. Ooh,
Ooh, yeah,
Ooh.
that one.
this one's
that
better.
Oh my gosh, it's not the dream draw. We're in the game.
We're in the
ChanManV.
game. That's right. Oh my god. The days of Innervate and Wild Growth ruining your day. It's not today.
Oh my god, that's a good draw. Right, task for it. Oh, this is
Of course, man. It's like they're being broadcast.
should
Of
have
course
just
it's
believed
good.
in you.
Our powers combined. Hero power, yes.
Yes! Oh my god, ChanManV, you are a literal fucking god. How do you predict this shit? Oh, give me that fucking card, dude. Give me that
Come
card.
on, Armorsmith 8. Oh.
Wait, we can still draw it.
Yeah, we can still get it. Yes!
I'd armor
What?
Armorsmith pass.
What?
Yeah,
Armor task.
Yeah, Armorsmith pass.
Made to fit.
Armor? No task here?
No.
No? Okay. Wow, okay. I guess we do have Shield Slam, so.
And we also have Execute. And like, we've already used a Whirlwind, right?
Okay.
Wait, no, we haven't. I'm sorry. We mulligan Whirlwind.
Yeah, we haven't used Whirlwind yet, but
I'm very sick. You have to forgive my.
it's okay.
my
It's okay.
Malleed brain.
It's all good. It is kind of weird not driving.
You got me.
Oh, double execute, baby. Oh, we're one short. Well, we could still remove it with task if we wanted.
Yeah. So I guess we could task armor shield slam. Yeah, I like that. So task our own armorsmith.
Yeah, and then armor up and then slam.
Slam.
Yep.
Back to work.
That way we keep both.
God, we can count to 5. I'm so proud.
Hey man, those are those tough plays. All right, so we're sitting on the board. Got board control here, but you know, again, he can always swipe. Some chances to swipe. But the thing about Druid is once the swipes are gone, then you can just flood the board.
Yeah, like every time they swipe, and then you just like follow it up with an Azure Drake or something. They're just like,
Yeah.
fuck.
That's right.
What you?
So one weakness of Druid is that they can't remove the board very easily.
Tazdingo.
Whirlwind.
Nice. Get that Drake out.
And just remove.
Yep.
Axe task, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure no executes here.
We're not bringing out the executes
I
yet.
know, man. I'm like, we want more value is what we want. Like
This is
Ancient of War value.
Rub.
Like that kind of value.
Oh my god. How do you predict this shit?
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm just,
That fucking.
man, I can't help
that
it.
shit,
Man,
dude.
I can't help it.
Manipulate it.
Here to use his Black Knight too. The days are hurting. All right, we whirlwinding. Whirlwind. Oh my goodness. This is dreams, man. Dreams.
That's right, man. We need 2 fucking of those facelesses.
Dude,
I'm
that's-
sold.
Exactly.
I'm sold after we got this Ancient of War, man.
That's right.
Versus the fucking level 4.
I have no time for games.
Oh.
Yeah, what happened? Why are we set?
Sylvanas.
Oh.
Not that bad. Where's he going? Swipe? Oh, man. Alright. Well, we don't want to play a minion. That's for sure.
Now we can slam our own guy.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
I don't know if that's right, but we can. I guess it's fine.
wait.
He's already sniped. Could just attack him for 5.
We don't have shield slam, though.
No, slam.
Oh, you're talking about this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to do that?
Yeah, why not? It'll be fine.
Okay. Wow. I rarely do this. This is cool. This is cool.
Yeah, that works fine. And then just play your own Sylvanas.
I have no time for games.
Damn, I like that, man. I like
Yep,
that.
so
I probably would
few
end
cards
up
left.
using. Yeah, I probably would have ended up giving it to him eventually, taking the 5 damage, giving it to him, and then slamming it the next turn.
Wild growth. Thank God.
God, seriously. Another Ancient of War. not even he would do that. Oh, baseless. Healing.
Like
Wow.
touch.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
Alex Straza. Yes, dude. What is up?
you fucking do this shit.
What is up,
Out of
dude?
control.
What is up?
Are you fucking a wizard? You fucking take Professor Trelawney's
Oh
divination
my-
class or some shit,
Oh my
dude?
god, seriously,
Reading
man.
them tea leaves?
Seriously.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god.
This is easy.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to Warrior, man. Welcome to Warrior.
Exactly. Alright. Mark of the
Got
Wild.
me.
Man, he is hurting.
Yeah.
He is hurting. Shields.
Yeah,
Does
shield
it
block.
get any better? Okay, so do I just armor up and slam it, or in the-
Shield block.
Shield block? Shield block too. Draw it up,
Yeah, shield slam.
and that's it.
Yep.
Get it. All right.
Wait. This is only 15. He's at 16.
Oh, he's at 16. Oh,
You're close though. We're close.
Close. All right.
I mean, it still is over. We'll still play the weapon and tag him.
There's no need to play the weapon, right?
Yeah, just play it out.
All right.
Play
Sure.
it.
Sure. Get him down to 1. Make him panic.
Yeah, dude. You just counter Alex Strauss.
Do you have a
Back
Deathwing
thinking.
in there? No, even a Deathwing won't even save you.
Oh my god.
No, actually the weapon was right. Yeah, take him down to.
Fucking Emedios is like, one day he just messaged me, he's like, I'm gonna put fucking Deathwing in handlock, and he's like, I'm gonna live the dream where this is like the card that oh my god, what a god.
Oh, okay.
Like he played
Seppuku,
fucking
seppuku.
Deathwing for like 3 days, and finally one day, like he sent me the screenshot where he kills like Alex Strauza, double Molten Giant with Deathwing as his last card in handlock, and I was like, you're a fucking god, dude. I don't know how you came up with this fucking strategy, but you did it.
Awesome. Dude, Deathwing's awesome, but it only works once. That's the problem. Okay, guys. Well, that's going to conclude the in-game coaching portion of the show. We're going to do some Q&A now, and why don't we go to your thread and see what kind of questions there are. Okay, so first question, we're going to just sort by top. So upvote the questions you want asked, or I don't know, put your questions or upvote your own questions. I don't know how it works. Okay, so Trill 1 through 37 asks, Kitkatz, what do you think of Tides of Time's Warrior deck?
I really like Tides of Time's Warrior deck a lot, except for the second Faceless Manipulator. But Tides specifically told me that, because we were talking about it yesterday, that the second Faceless Manipulator is really important to his build, because he needs to clone stuff to win, otherwise he can't. Because he doesn't have like Alex Strauss or anything like that, or Gorehal. So I can kind of understand that if he wants to play more mid-rangey board control type, that you're actually going to have some kind of board presence. I really, the card I like the most in this deck, though, is the 2/4 that draws a card. What is it called?
The Gnomish Inventor.
The Gnomish Inventor. I think there actually is a place in that for Warrior, and I'm thinking about changing the second Drake to that.
Well, he
So yeah,
He also has an Argus in it, actually, which plays really well at Gnomish.
Yeah, that's I agree with that. I think there is room for one Argus if you put a 4-drop in, because before, like, you just wouldn't be able to build a board because you always just have one creature in play and you generally just trade it. But with his build, you can actually develop something and then actually Defender up. But when that starts happening, then Black Knight's going to start coming back, and then you're like going to regret this Defender of Argus. But until then,
Yeah, but you just change. You just change it back, right? So yeah, I like it too. I've been playing with it, and I actually like Ysera. I just having Ysera kind of just back and having the ability to play it, which this warrior deck seems to give you the ability, because it's not a BGH target.
Yeah.
And unless it's like Siphon Soul or it's what else is in the like Hex or something like that, the Ysera actually is on the board for quite some time. You can a lot of times faceless it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's like it's one of those cards that's really not good in very many matchups. Like, it's really only good against Druid, and so I like his deck if there's a lot of Druids in the meta game. But like, I like mine against almost everything else.
Yeah,
except maybe Shaman. No, against everything else.
Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, you
But I think
definitely
it's,
have
like, really
more.
strong against-
You have more AE in yours. So.
Oh, I like his build versus Miracle too. A little bit better versus Miracle.
Okay. All right. So Tantrum Right asks, looking forward to this. Control Warrior is so fun to play, but it seems hard to pull up. What do you think about that? Okay. See.
It's so hard to play, but what?
It's the same
fun
question.
to play, but
same
hard to
question. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't filter that question. It's the same question. Kitkatz, do you plan on streaming ever again on Twitch? This is from Don't You Forget About Me 23.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be streaming on Twitch starting tonight. Is going to be my first stream.
Oh yeah.
My first stream back. Well, I did one other stream like 2 days ago or something to set things up, but that's it. But yeah, I'll be back on Twitch. I'm really happy and excited because I'll be able to interact with the fans and shit instead of the other side.
Awesome. And so the other side, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? That's
Azubu.
Azubu. Oh, the other site. Oh, you're on Azubu? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
why I haven't streamed in like 2 months.
The Lost Land. Okay, Gustav Leander asks, do you try to sustain for a long time against a Miracle Rogue with armor every turn and removing with spells, or do you try to be aggressive against a Miracle?
You have to be really aggressive versus Miracle Rogue as Warrior. That's like one of the first mistakes I see people make. And that was my first mistake too, is that I try to play the matchup really defensively, and then I realized that if they have double Conceal or like double Cold Blood, you always lose if you play defensively, unless like you have like Coin Ragnaros or something, and that's like the only way you can do it. And so generally what I do now is I mulligan really aggressively to creatures and the weapons, and I just start facing them with everything every single turn, and try and race them and force them to be the defender and play reactively.
Okay. Actually, which class or which matchup can you play super defensive? Meaning, you're almost trying to fatigue it, or you're just trying to get as much armor as possible every turn.
Versus Handlock. Handlock is the matchup where you are just really defensive. Like, you don't care about their life total. You don't care how much they life tap. You don't care about putting threats on the board, because all you're doing is delaying, and like you kill everything, and then eventually you brawl it away, and they're like they have to life tap, and you can either fatigue them from there, or you can just kill them with your Grommash.
Is Freeze Mage another one?
Yes, Freeze Mage too.
Yeah,
thank you.
So like if you literally like armor every turn, right?
Yeah.
they can't even kill you sometimes. Like,
yeah,
a
I
lot
played
of
versus
times.
Fight Night, or I played on Fight Night versus Reels, and he was excuse me, not I didn't do it. Puffin did it. He was playing my Warrior deck, and he was playing versus Reels as Freeze Mage, and he just fatigues them.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty. Okay, Onion King. It's like crying an Onion King. What do you think about Goreless version of Control Warrior coming up? Wait. I think Gorehowl-less version, is that just Tide's version?
Yeah, it's just the Tides version.
Pretty much. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I've had builds without Gorehowl when people start playing a lot of Harrisons and shit. But I think that's really important, because like there are still Shamans about. If we can eliminate all the Shamans, then you really don't need Gorehowl. Well, I mean Shamans and Druids, because like it's really important in both those matchups. If we can eliminate both those decks from a metagame, then yeah, you can see a Weaponless Warrior or something. Not Weaponless, but only the 2-mana 3/2 Fiery Wax.
Right. Lateral SE2 asks, Kitkatz, can you give us hints on what team you will be joining?
I can't right now. I'm not even exactly sure myself. So we'll be finding out in the next. I'll be finding out in the next few days, and you guys will be finding out like a week or two from now.
A week or two after.
Yeah, teams are always slow to announce that shit. They gotta like hype it up and crap.
Yeah.
But, I'll let you guys know as soon as possible.
Until Richard Lewis leaks it.
Yeah.
Him and his sources. Okay, Zen Style. Why do you lie so much? The Observer Mode
shit.
show wants to know.
Yo, Zen style, you saw that fucking Armorsmith Brawl today. There was 4 creatures on the board. I commanded ChanManV to cast it. I had no fear in my heart, no fear in my eyes.
That's true. I had
100%
hesitations, but he
You
did not.
Yeah, but my Armorsmith never fucking loses, dude.
It gets funny. Let's see. Does Goral still perform the meta? Okay, we just asked that. Yeah, Here, Mulligan's been a follower of Twitch. Okay, that's just a general statement. Is slamming... Okay, so Magni Thorson asks, is slamming your own Acolyte of Pain a strong play? Or do you value slam more for its damage and its activation of Execute and Grom?
In the Warrior Mirror match, you generally slam your Acolytes. Well, not generally, but there are often times where you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Almost no other matchups do you do that unless you really, really, really need the card. Because like you're almost always going to get value out of slam. Like you can do 2 damage, to like everything. Like Show an Idiot or whatever. Like everyone runs those cards.
Okay. Proto Skull, what do you think of running Harrison Jones instead of Sylvanas? What other card could be reasonably be replaced for Harrison?
As you can take an Azure Drake out and put in Harrison if you really want it.
Yeah.
What I find though is that it makes your matchup versus Druid a lot weaker, or like really just Druid and Handlock, and like you want that card draw. If you don't have it, you generally like run dry and you don't have you can't find all your answers as easily. But like it's so important to have the card draw versus those decks that it's not really worth it to be able to break a weapon. Like, are you really scared of the deadly poison or something like that? Like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they kill you anyways with Cold Blood and Cold Blood, Leroy, Van Cleave, all that good stuff. All right, C Tux or no? It's let's see, what is this? Oh no, they're like confusing the questions from just the statements here. Okay, hey Kitkatz. Cater Sue asked, what do you think about Karen in this deck? Could the Faceless be replaced with Karen?
You can. I think it's a fine replacement, but it's just not really that big of a threat right now. Like versus every deck that you play against, like they all have answers to it that are like really easy to or like really strong answers to it, and like it doesn't really it's not really a strong threat versus any of those decks. You just want the extra power from Sylvanas and like the ability to steal shit, like Concealed Auctioneers. That's like the main purpose of Sylvanas. But Karen is fine if you don't want to play the Manipulator. It's like, as you saw, like the Manipulator was like really, really, really situational, and there were only a few games where it actually mattered. And I think in those games, Karen would have done almost the same thing if. So yeah, I mean, it's fine to change that out.
Okay. Let's see. Papita69 asks, one of the reasons why Warrior hasn't been used lately, it's because of its poor matchup versus Miracle. Has this version of the deck improved that matchup, or is it still a weakness of the deck? Also, nice to see you didn't lie.
Thank you, man. But the matchup versus Miracle is not as bad as people think. Like it's only like a 45% matchup for Warrior, and that's really not that bad, right? Like you're just slightly less than coin flipping, but as long as you play correctly and mulligan aggressively for creatures, like that's what makes the matchup that high. But if you don't, then you just lose every single time. But also, there's been a lot of change in Miracle Rogues lately, where they play like really creature heavy versions and only one concealed and like only one conceal and maybe only one cold blood, if any. And Warrior does really well against those decks because they have no reach, and then you can just armor up and play really defensively against those, and you beat them.
Okay. Let me refresh this real quick. But there's a question about more of a budget version of the deck. Actually, let me save that one because we can go back to the game screen just to kind of take a look at the deck and just maybe see if there are any kind of substitutes. But there are some other questions here. How do you feel about Arcanite Reaper?
Arcanite Reaper, I think, is a fine card. I've used it several times. I had a build about 2 months ago with Leroy, Double Faceless, Arcanite Reaper to play like a really mid-rangey aggressive version with like lots of burst, and I found that to be pretty effective. But I think there's the general consistency. Like it depends on what you're using Warrior for. Like if you're using it for a ladder deck, it's very different than using it in a tournament environment. And I think my version is like really good for ladder, and the other version is like a lot of burst, really good for tournaments in which you need to have your Warrior deck be able to answer certain archetypes of decks.
Yeah.
And so if you wanted to answer like more Miracle Rogue decks, then you put more burst in it. Or if you wanted to answer aggro decks, you obviously take all that stuff out and like just put the really defensive cards in.
Okay. We'll do 2 or 3 more here. Desespere. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I tested with the Pyromancers and Frothing Berserker to defeat aggro more easily and made the Miracle matchup more easy. How do you feel about this change? Do you think it would Do you think we would ever go back to berserkers?
I think you can put one berserker in. I think two is wrong, because like what aggro matchups are you really facing in this meta game? Like it's just really aggro warlock, right?
Yeah.
And like maybe the
Pretty
aggro
much.
rogue deck.
Yeah.
But like those matchups, when you play your frothing and like you let them expand into the board and kill your guy for like free, like with a backstab SI7 or something, like you just lose too much tempo, and that generally is how you end up losing games, is by not removing their threats as they play them. And like then they just get this huge board, right? Then you can't really answer it. It's really difficult. You have to draw like your one of brawl, or like have your Baron get in, like do a massive sweep.
Yeah.
And so you generally lose games versus aggro by falling behind on the board, and so playing creatures is generally bad.
Okay. Hitman asks, can I replace Baron Geddon with Ysera, or is Geddon really important in your control warrior? Greetings from Germany.
Geddon is really useful versus Shaman and Aggro Warlock, and really not useful versus most other matchups, but you can set up board states where it's useful, like in the game versus Handlock today. Like you got to see where, and, matchup where Baron Geddon usually isn't that useful, but like in that scenario it was such a strong answer because we needed to deal two to a lot of things. And ChanManV had that great play against the double giants that like allowed us to come back in the game, and we we still lost, but we did lose that, right?
The Hamlock? No, we won that
Okay.
game.
Okay.
We only lost
what game?
once.
Oh, okay, yeah, Shaman. You're
Shaman,
right.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah, and
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Good stuff. All right. Luftpenslad asks, how do you deal with druids? And we did see a couple of druid games. We saw one druid game or two druid games.
two druid games.
We played
won
two
both.
druids, but both of them went pretty well, right? But generally, like talking stages with druids, how do we have? Basically, he's asking how to deal with druids. Seems impossible to deal with them consistently with the double combo. So if you were to talk stages against druid, like how should the stages of the game go against a druid?
Yeah, I mean the most important part is like that you get the early creatures down,
Mhm.
or like you get creatures down during critical turns for the druid, like turn like on their Yeti turn. Like you want them to be able to decide if they want to play Yeti or they want to wrath your armor smith that's got cruel taskmaster or something, or like on turn 6, you can throw down your Azure Drake, and you have to like then it forces them to decide like, okay, well, do I play my own like Karen or something, or do I play my own 4/6 taunter, Druid of the Claw, or like what do I do here? Do I respond to their threat or do I play my own? And you get them into these like difficult situations. So like another prime example is like you core chrono elite into them, and like then they have to decide like on your turn 6 leading into their turn 7. And it's like you core chrono into them, right? So it deals 4, and then their turn 7 is like, do I play Ancient of Lore now, or do I answer this and take another 4? And like if I play Ancient of Lore and they kill Ancient of Lore, and then I'm going to take 12 from this thing. It's like you put them into a lot of awkward positions, and so that's what it's really about, is like finding out how to restrict their optimal plays and force them into like your own game plan. And you want them to respond to your creatures, and not always you responding to their creatures, because like that's how warriors lose, right? They just like you just respond every single turn and put no threat on them, and like druids just draw so many cards off their creatures that you're going to lose if you do that.
I mean, I guess like I think generally when you have that kind of style or mindset too, you're using your life as a form of like as a well, right? And but against the double combo, you really have to be wary of your life total too. So how does that work? Like, well, let's say he just decides to throw a Yeti down instead, right? Instead of dealing it with the Wrath, or he actually throws a minion down. How much of it are you trying to trade, with like your weapon versus with minions on the board? Because it sounds like what you're talking about there is very much about keeping board control, having minions on the board constantly.
Yeah, you really want to keep your minions on the board versus them.
Okay.
And the thing is, like, as long as you're above like that, like they're not going to double combo you. It's like it's really rare to have all 4 cards,
Just don't play
and
around.
also be able to play threats, right? Because
Yeah.
if they have all 4 cards, they don't have a strong hand. Like their hand, like every single turn is so weak, and it's really obvious when they have combo. Oh, that's another thing to think about is like when you look at their plays, and then like against that one druid, right, who wild growth and like sat there doing nothing for every single turn, like
Yeah.
you understand like his hand is like really situational cards, and it's not like strong plays. It's those druids that like every single turn, like on their 4 mana crystal turn they have like Chilling Yeti, on their 5 crystal turn they have Azure Drake, on their 6th turn they have a Karen. It's like those are the ones that like that find ways to beat you, because like they're putting so much pressure on you, and you have to answer these like really difficult creatures to answer.
Yeah.
But as long as you can like force them to respond to you and not the other way around, that's how you win as warrior versus druid. And also if you're having a lot of trouble versus druid, put a Black Knight in, and with Sylvanas, Black Knight, and Gorhal, you should be able to beat them really easily.
Yeah. That's what I found. Whenever I'm playing a ton of druids, put the Black Knight in. If
Yeah.
not, take it out. Okay, well, that last question, I just want to really just pop back into the in-game. And can you see? You can see my desktop, right? Oh,
yes.
actually, wait. Let me go back in the game. All right, here we go. So let's just take a look at the deck really quickly again, and just briefly maybe mention some budget replacements for some
Okay.
of these. Maybe you'd have to rebuild a lot of it, but just for the standpoint of trying to keep the deck as
Oh
similar
my
as
gosh, hang on.
possible.
I actually have like
This is an expensive one, isn't it?
pretty cool budget build.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, 6.0 gave me this list. It's like kind of has pirates in it and stuff. It's like really cool, but it's like it has a lot of the control elements too. So I'll show you guys. Let me load up my game.
Okay.
Hope I still have it.
But after this, guys, we're going to probably wrap things up. So I'll just kind of get some of the house cleaning out. We'll have the VODs up on youtube.com/ChanManV. You can find them there. You can find the last one with the Moz, too. A lot of you probably missed it because it was the first day of E3. It was like right when E3 was starting, I decided to do Pro Corner, the first episode of Pro Corner. I don't even know why, but that's a great episode, too, with Priest and Amaz and the Amazing Priest plays that we saw this past weekend.
Oh my.
Kind of crazy.
Okay, so I'm gonna post it on Imager. I guess did it save it? Of course
Okay.
not. Why would it?
Why would it? Take a look at that deck too.
Oh, I don't have my. Hang on. Screenshot.
And what we're doing right now is we're trying to show a budget, I guess a budget control warrior that you can play.
Well, it's not really control. It's like aggro. It's like more mid-rangey, but it's got like
Okay.
I don't know. It has like Gromosh and stuff, and it's really just more of an aggro deck. But it has like Acolyte of Pain and stuff. It's like really cool.
Okay,
But
well-
this is like 6.0's deck. Let me load it up. Imager.
It's pretty hard, quite honestly. It's just pretty hard to make a
Yeah,
budget
it's really
version
hard.
of this deck. This deck is really expensive. I mean, look,
It-
there's
it
one,
really relies on
two,
that.
3, 4, 5. There are 5 legendaries in here.
I mean, that's not that bad though, right? Like it used to be like
I
11 or
guess.
some shit.
Yeah, but it's got a bunch of
Epics and
epics in here.
Let me share. I'll link it in chat. Here you guys go. This is like the more budget build. It's like a little bit aggro, a little bit.
6.
It's got some card draw though. It's like a lot of fun. And 6.0 got I think like world first legend with this on like 2 different accounts or something.
Here, link me real quick
Here.
in the Skype. I can show it on screen too for those watching the VODs. Everybody always gets mad at me. You like link the links that you talk about on the show in the VOD description. I never do. I always forget.
But yeah, it's like a aggro, but it's got a little bit of mid range stuff too. It's got the Acolyte.
And
I don't
there
know,
you
it's
go.
fun. It's got Gromosh, so it's like only like 2 legendaries.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap actually.
But it
So
has
nice.
Acolyte, man, and I love Acolyte of Pain and Warrior. It's like
All right,
It's got
here's
soul.
the budget version right here in the middle here, guys. So take a look at that. Actually, I could just switch to the. Yeah, just take a look at that right here. That's pretty cool. It's got the Worgen. It's got the Dread Corsair.
yeah, dude. That's like my
Freebie,
favorite
Mr.
card.
Freebie, man.
After I saw him play Dread Corsair, I was like,
Mm.
how do I put this in Control Warrior? Like, I really like it.
It's a
Ends up being
3/3. It's a
1 mana,
free 3/3,
3/3
right?
Yeah, yeah.
1 mana or oh yeah, it's a 1 mana because it's
I
4.
think, yeah, when you have the weapon in play.
Yeah. I was thinking of Paladin for some reason. Captain Greenskin too. I've always liked Captain Greenskin, but
Oh my gosh, I love the guy. I guess
it
you have
never
3
it never seems to. It's so situational though, unfortunately. But man, when he lands, it's so good because it's
Dude, he's so strong, man.
yeah, because it's another what? It's usually another. What is it, another 5 damage usually? Like on a
Mhm.
fire war. Actually, you get that +1 and then you get another swing of it. That's
Yep.
good stuff.
Really strong.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, check that out, guys. But I think we're gonna wrap up the show. And Kitkatz, man, a lot of fun. Glad
Thank
you were
you.
all able to make it, and maybe we'll have you on again sometime. You know,
All right, cool.
whenever,
It was a lot of
you have
fun.
new
Thank you for having me,
revisions.
guys. And goodbye.
Well, any shout outs you want to do before you go?
Shout out to Bree, That's Admirable, Chucky, and Amaz too, and of course you.
All right. Awesome. What's your Twitch, by the way, so people can watch?
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/Kitkatz. I'll type it.
Kitkatz with a Y at the end, guys.
Yeah.
But I just round out shout outs, give a shout out to you, obviously, for coming on, all of you guys for watching, because I know a lot of stuff's going on during the day, so it's hard to watch, obviously watch yet another one of ChanManV's shows, but I really, really appreciate it. The rest of the week, full shows. And 602. Oh, yeah, 60 for the deck, too. Yeah, 60. Give him some love, man. 60 is not getting enough love. And yeah, full shows this week. Unfiltered tomorrow. Deck Wars Wednesday and Wednesday Night Sprites, and then Value Town on Thursday. Tonight there's going to be an event, a tournament or a mini tournament, Hearthstone or the Hearth Wars, right? Hearth Wars. Check that out. Lots of big names in that. It's like a buy-in tournament too, so teams had to buy in, and it's kind of interesting. You should read about it. It's probably on Reddit right now, but it should be good. I think it's hosted by the ESL guys, so good stuff. Watch that. And then there's going to be some more stuff coming up this weekend. The Millennium Tournament's going to go on, and then after Millennium Tournament, every day is going to be the wellplayed.org tournament that me and Frodan will be casting. Again, lots of big names. Be sure to watch that. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can't wait to cast with Frodan. Me and Frodan have been doing some practice together, so it's going to be fun. Can't wait. Again, VODs, youtube.com/ChanManV. Follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter's here, @ChanManV, @Kitkatz. And that's going to be it, guys.
Kitkatz.
Is it CRS Kitkatz? Oh,
Yeah,
God,
I haven't
screwed
changed
that
it
up.
yet. Fuck.
Yeah, you need to change that, man.
It's okay.
Sorry. CRS Kitkatz, guys. It's wrong on the overlay. But that's going to be it, guys, for Pro Corner. So for Kitkatz and ChanManV, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Later.